My brother said it was like you were there, sitting at the foot of his bed with your leopard print leggings on, a 5 cradled in your palm for Newports you don't need but will inhale anyways. Of course, he didn't say it to me, but I heard it from my mother, whose hands are rough and tongue is tied from the secret she's got tangled in her teeth. He said you were talking to him about what, I'm not sure, but I would imagine you asked him to drive you to the Fairfield Mall so you could walk through Macy's, smelling like Chanel number 19, in search of a faux fur coat or an heirloom that will burn because of a neglectful daughter. Or maybe you talked about how, after the war, you picked your pearls up one by one and sent your black baby boy to America. Or maybe you simply told him that aging is a bitch, and he would have said what Mitch always says, which is that if you're not getting old, you're not in the land of the living, and you would have laughed at the irony of it all. If I had known that you'd stop by, I would have asked him to ask you, am I as pretty as you thought I would be? Would you clutch your chest and look from side to side as if I were the rarest daffodil you'd ever seen? My parents say I look like you, and I've spent hours in the mirror rearranging my freckles, molding my nose, and adjusting my cheekbones just for it to be true. You can try, love, but I won't cry for you. But I will mourn for every fact I've manufactured just to feel close to you. The night you left, he and I were still small enough to burrow in our parents' bed, hiding from the winter to come. Did you visit him then? Did you kiss his temples, rub his head, then do the same to mine? Maybe one day he'll wake up with a dry throat, aching to be soothed, and immediately know it was not real. And maybe one day I'll stop scraping empty jars of strawberry jam to remember what it was like to be loved by you. This is how I see you now. Apricot skin, goldenrod hair, drawn neatly in a bun, static and concentric, with eyes that follow me no matter where I go. You look at me and say, we can't keep doing this, Annie. I know. I know what a privilege it is to have held you hostage.